สบายดีวัดลาวพุทธวาสโอ้ประตูบุญสู้เนาะมาไว้เสาร์นี้นะวันนี้วันที่ศุกร์วันที่8เนาะวันที่8วัดลาวพุทธวาสมันไผเว้านี้เป็นจอผู้เว้านี้นะเว้าลาวเก่งบ่เก่งดอกโอเคมื้อเช้านี้เอาเห็นอันนี้สิไปเฮ็ดแลนเวียกเด้อโอเคไปสาธุ so my target audience is Lao American who speak English but my primary audience of this video is probably going to be Lao speaking so I'm going to do a little bit of English and Lao together so excuse my Ing Lao I'm going to coin that term Ing Lao English and Lao combination ว่าลาวกับ English อังกฤษพร้อมกันนะมื้อเช้านี้นะตื่นวัง 5:30 ออกมาศาลาวัง 5:35 เนี่ยออกมาแกเห็นอยู่ไฟเบิดเคยเห็น so this morning around 5:35 I saw this lamp right here this one lit up pretty bright I'll show you so this does work it was lit up at let's see on off I don't know if you can see that but on off and then auto so that is on but you can't see it you saw the little blip anyway it's on auto right now so it's charging up so this thing was on this one wasn't because I just moved it because it was you see where it was moved right there so it didn't get any light to charge so I just pulled it out to get some light this one was actually in this back corner see over there got obviously no light so I'm just checking because I'm checking to make sure is the Buddha says that we should investigate because we can't take things for what it is and just believe so the last video I'm gonna move this here okay I just moved it the last video people just started believing that the light that was around the Sima was that there was the Nagas but I left it up for open discussion and people just believed it right away and it's actually wrong Buddha wants us to investigate the words are Opanayiko Pachitang Vetitapo Vinyuti that means Opanayiko Pachitang the Buddha opens up for us to openly investigate whatever he says to see if it's true we can't believe เชื่อบ่ได้เราต้องซึบ okay มื้อเช้านี้นะไฟนี้เปิด so this light was on I saw and this light above here was you can see I don't know if you can see let's see how zoom in can you zoom in see that oh these wires I can't even zoom in what a terrible thing can't even zoom in and see well anyway there's a set of wires they're wrapped up right there so there's no attachment so this thing doesn't work but when I came out there was light came up from above and it was shining down so they had two light sources one from here and anybody who's deal with art the light from here shines this way and the way that this is it shines down like that so the light did come this way and I saw but I also saw a light from this direction lighting up the top of the head so I was like oh that's interesting that's weird and I checked the video and I'm gonna try to attach it to this here so I'm testing now to see if this is maybe it was just because yesterday was super bright and sunny but all week I checked all week so even up to last Friday every day was pretty much sunny and they should have got these lights and none of those days none of those nights corresponding nights so last Saturday night or I guess Friday night into Saturday night Sunday night etc these lights didn't show up they didn't light up so I'm gonna have to go into the security room and show you but anyway and attach it to this video that's I want to say that's the part of the 7 factors of enlightenment is to investigate so one is also PT which is rapture when you get rapture oh part of my rope belt sash belt fell down when you get rapture it keeps us meditating it's a form of enlightenment it's 7 parts investigation is the other one so when we're samadhi when you're in samadhi that's the other one you're in full concentration you need to investigate what the Buddha was talking about his teachings what does he teach about that everything's impermanent, that it's not yours, and it's full of suffering. Anicca, anatta, and dukkha. So anicca is always changing. So you can see two banana trees here. They actually came from each other. We split them up. So you have the left and the right. The left one here has some nice leaves. Came from the same thing, but it doesn't look anything like this one. Yeah, this one's kind of flimsy and doesn't look too healthy. Oh, it's green. As I say, they're impermanent, even though they came from the same thing. And so us too, whereas people, and it's not ours. So that's the one that's difficult for people to understand. Anatta, that doesn't belong to us. And but the thing is, you have to understand that if it's not yours, if it's always changing, you can't keep it a certain way. So it's not yours, because if it was really yours, you would make sure that it would never change, but you can't. So when we keep trying to change it, it is suffering. So it's just like when we're old, how tau, how we tau. You see a lot of old people, they'll put on makeup. What else will they do? They'll go to the gym even more and all that stuff there, and they're trying to relive something from the past, and it can't be changed. So if it was really their own body, well, they would be able to keep it that way, keep it like super prime. But we can't. That's the way it is. Nature is that way, and the Buddha taught us that. And we can see and understand that when it's time for us to die and let go of this body, then we can understand suffering. It doesn't hurt us that much. What are the 7 factors of enlightenment is there? So I just said PT, which is rapture, investigation. So you investigate what the Buddha was teaching. Samadhi, sila. This is all at the top of my head right now. I remember reading it, and there's actually a parita, which is a protective blessing. Sutmon, Bosanko, or Bosanke. Well, that's the beginning of it. But it's the 7 factors of enlightenment, parita. It's supposed to help heal people, and the healing of people is for, like in the parita, there was like 2 monks, including the Buddha. So that's 3 monks who were sick, and when they recited this, the Bosanke, or the 7 factors of enlightenment, they got healed. They immediately healed and were able to survive their sickness and get over their sickness. Anyway, I'm in this area, and I'm going to work my way to the camera room pretty soon and attach. Depending on how I can edit this video. It's going to be a long video. I have to show you the proof that I checked all those other days, and I'm going to run this test. So I'm going to check tomorrow those lights to see if they come on, or even tonight when it gets dark. Those lights should come on when it gets dark. Those lamps. They're very interesting that I saw it today, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a little bit. Okay. Peace in the Middle East. Okay, so this video, and there's that lamp over there. So let's see if I can do a playback. How do I play back this thing here? What's this? Stop recording, instant playback. Okay, instant playback. By the way, these passwords on the bottom of this monitor are old. Okay, so at about 5:20. Okay, look. Alright, so I have it at 5:21. Date 9/8/23. Hey, can I get rid of you? Oh no, whatever. Anyway, this is where it's going to be. There's that lamp. You got the other lamp that was moved earlier. Got one, and one in the back, way back here. Anyway, So when I checked this camera, nothing happened. So 2 comes around like 23. I'll show you. Get close. I can speed this up. I can zoom in. Oh. Okay, cool. Oh, there it is. Flicker, flicker, flicker. Flicker, flicker, flicker. So you can see that the light shows downward. Yeah, this one does not go on. And then I thought it was weird because I was like, you know, why is this? Is it just, maybe I just wasn't paying attention all these days. And here, it starts flickering. Now remember when I said there was a light, so the chandelier light's like over here, you can't see it, but it would shine down on the four-headed Buddha. There's that light, it keeps flickering. And this actually stays on all the way for it goes all the way until 6:30. So it's going to really fully stay on at about 5:25. So current time 5:23:56. Again, there it is, flickering. I'm like, what is going on here? Okay, could be anything, right? Because it's a solar lamp. I showed you what it was. It's a solar lamp. It could have just randomly turned on, but this is nighttime. Well, just dusk, so it's starting to get light up. So why didn't it turn on last night at about 8 o'clock? And I can show you that yesterday's footage, and then I'll show you the other days and so forth. This should have happened, but it didn't. And here we're just going to start turning on. So maybe it's on a timer. Who knows? I have to get investigate. So this is, again, this part of the investigation. I forgot the Pali word for investigation, but the Buddha wants us to investigate. So we're not supposed to believe in magic, as most people were doing. They saw the Naga video, or thought it was a Naga video. We have to investigate. You have to investigate that camera, find out, is it water that was causing those lights? We don't know, so we have to not believe it right away. Okay, so anyway, like I said, it fully turned on at 5:25. Oh, there it is, 5:25, and it's still kind of. The sound behind me is the answer machine. Google account, your Google account. And they keep calling us, so. Anyway, I'm going to skip a little bit. So there it is. It turns on like this, fully. You see, fully on. This is the one closest to this sign here, but this is in the back, the one I showed you earlier. So it's fully on. And it goes all the way until 6:20. 6:19, and it's still slightly on, but you can see that even this light is off, and I can't zoom in. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit, but this is like barely on. You can barely see it. I'll show you. 6:10. 6:10, you see it? 6:10. On. Still on. This one off. So these are solar lamps here. There's a solar lamp, there's a solar lamp. Okay. So now that solar lamp is on off. It's like a binary. So it's just on or off. That's it. So why would it fade? Why is it fading? So it's 6:20. 6:19, you'll see it. Barely on. Barely on right here. You're like, oh, it looks like it's off. And it's on. That little sliver of light there, that's on. Okay, so I'll show you when it's off. So it stopped at 6:20. Hey, you don't see the sliver of light? Not there. Gone. It went off on its own. And the funny thing is, it went off right when we finished chanting. So we do our morning puja, Vai Pat Sao. We go from It's 5:45 until 6:30. So it was like 6:25. We finished around 6:25. So it was very funny. So we finished around like 6:19, 6:25, and come out. See, it's the light, that light there. Yeah, let me show you. I won't move the camera. 6:19. This is 6:26. 6:22. 6:18. And let me move it closer. 6:18. 6:21. 6:22. 6:28. Okay, 6:20. Here's 6:15. 6:21. 6:32. So you can see the lights is changing on that. All right, so you're like, oh wow, I don't believe it. Okay. All right. Now on the 7th, Thursday. See? Time, Thursday. It's at midnight. Thursday the 7th. Okay. Lamp off. Okay, let's check. 1:30. Nothing. 3 o'clock. Nothing. 3:30. Nothing. 4:58. Nothing. Oh, that's 4:48. Sorry. All right. So let's look at the time that it was 5:20. Nothing. So yesterday was very sunny. Should have charged. So they're probably thinking, oh, you know, because yesterday was sunny, it charged it, and so that's why I went off this morning. But why didn't it go off the previous day? So on the 6th, it was also sunny. There we go. Light, midnight, not on. Don't worry about the flickering stuff. There's a spider on this camera. Okay, that's a spider. Alright, so 1:30, 3:45, 5:30. So nothing happened. Oh, same time frame. Okay. So, oh, you don't believe me that even Thursday was sunny? Yeah, it is. Look at that. Thursday was sunny, so it should have charged up that light, so that way it should have went on Friday. Or actually Wednesday, sorry. Wednesday was sunny. So it should have charged up for Thursday to show up. But didn't show up. So I checked yesterday, and all of that was sunny. And this finally went on today, so that's weird, right? So again, we have to investigate, do our due diligence of investigating. Can't believe right away. I went and checked all these days. On the 5th, Tuesday the 5th, 5:18, 5:30. It's not on the timer. Nope, not on a timer. Didn't show up. 4th. 5:26, 5:16. Not on a timer. Sunday. See how it's sunny out? $5:20, 30, 45. Nope, not on a timer. Don't see it on. Saturday. $5:20. Nope. 30. Nope. Nope. And finally, the last day of the week, because this thing can only record 1 week at a time. You don't see it. $5:14. $5:30. Nope. $5:20. Nope. Not on a timer. Okay. So what is it? What happened? I'll leave it up for you to decide. But I will do a follow-up with that light because I moved it. This one that's way back here. Moved it all the way over here so that we can charge. And I moved them so that way they fully charge in the sun today. Because next week it's going to be very rainy and no clouds and all that stuff there. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, may this be our full due diligence of investigation before we start believing something. Okay, that's all. Bye.